Spiders are some of the most fascinating creatures in the world, yet they are also among the most misunderstood. Many people feel fear or discomfort when they see a spider, but if we take the time to understand them, we realize they are unique animals with many hidden and surprising facts. They are not insects, even though many people think they are. Instead, they belong to a group called arachnids, which also includes scorpions, ticks, and mites. Unlike insects, which have 6 legs, spiders have 8 legs, and their bodies are divided into 2 main parts: the cephalothorax, which is the head and upper body combined, and the abdomen, which contains their organs. They have no bones. Instead, they have an exoskeleton, which is a hard outer shell that protects their body and gives it shape. There are more than 48,000 known species of spiders, and scientists believe there are many more waiting to be discovered. They live almost everywhere on Earth, except in the coldest parts of Antarctica, and they can survive in deserts, forests, grasslands, mountains, and even inside human homes. One of the most hidden and surprising facts about spiders is the way they eat. Spiders cannot chew food like humans or animals with teeth. Instead, they use their fangs to inject digestive enzymes into their prey. These enzymes break down the insides of the insect into a liquid form, which the spider then sucks up like a smoothie. This might sound strange or even unpleasant, but it is a very efficient way for them to get nutrition. Different spiders have different hunting methods. Some build webs to trap their prey, while others are active hunters that chase or ambush their food. Wolf spiders, for example, do not spin webs at all. They use their strong legs and quick movements to run after their prey, just like tiny wolves. Jumping spiders, on the other hand, use their amazing eyesight to stalk and pounce on insects with incredible accuracy. Another amazing secret about spiders is their silk. Not all spiders make webs, but all of them can produce silk. Spider silk is a natural wonder, light as a feather, yet stronger than steel of the same thickness. Scientists have studied spider silk for years, trying to create materials inspired by it for use in things like bulletproof clothing, medical stitches, and even construction. Spiders can make different types of silk for different purposes. They can spin sticky silk for catching prey, strong silk for building web frames, soft silk for wrapping eggs, and dragline silk for creating safety lines that help them avoid falls. Some spiders even use their silk for travel. Baby spiders, and sometimes even adults, use a method called ballooning, where they release long strands of silk that catch the wind and lift them into the air. This allows them to travel great distances, sometimes even across oceans. There have been reports of ballooning spiders landing on ships far out at sea. Spiders have very unique eyes. Most species have 8 eyes, arranged in patterns that help scientists identify them. But having many eyes does not always mean they have excellent vision. Many spiders can only detect light, shadows, and movement. They rely more on vibrations and touch to understand their surroundings. However, there are exceptions. Jumping spiders have some of the best eyesight in the animal kingdom. They can see in color, detect ultraviolet light, and even judge distances accurately for their jumps. They use this sharp vision not only for hunting but also for courtship. Male jumping spiders often perform elaborate dances to attract females, waving their legs and showing off colorful patterns. These dances are so complex that scientists compare them to bird mating rituals. The way spiders sense the world is also fascinating. They have tiny hairs on their legs that can detect the slightest vibration in the air or on the surface they are standing on. This allows them to feel when prey is caught in their web or when a predator is approaching. Some spiders can even sense changes in air pressure, which helps them prepare for weather changes like rain. This sensitivity to vibrations is one reason why a spider can sit perfectly still in its web and yet immediately know when an insect gets trapped, even if it happens in complete darkness. Many people think spiders are dangerous, but the truth is that the vast majority of them are harmless to humans. Out of thousands of species, only a few have venom strong enough to cause serious harm. Even then, spiders generally avoid people and will only bite if they feel threatened. In fact, spiders are helpful creatures because they eat many insects that humans consider pests, such as flies, mosquitoes, and cockroaches. Without spiders, insect populations could grow out of control, which would cause problems for crops, human health, and the balance of nature. Farmers benefit greatly from spiders, as they act as natural pest control in fields and gardens. Spiders also have interesting parenting behaviors. In some species, mothers guard their eggs and young spiderlings until they are old enough to survive on their own. Wolf spiders carry their egg sacs attached to their bodies, and when the babies hatch, they climb onto their mother's back and stay there for days or even weeks. This is unusual for creatures we often think of as cold and emotionless. In some cases, spider mothers sacrifice themselves to feed their young, a process called matrophagy, where the babies eat the mother after she dies, giving them the nutrition they need to grow. While it may sound sad, this is part of the spider's natural life cycle. Some spiders have adapted to live in unusual places. The diving bell spider is the only spider in the world that lives entirely underwater. It spins a web underwater and fills it with air carried down from the surface, creating a bubble where it can breathe, rest, and even lay eggs. There are also trapdoor spiders that dig burrows in the ground and make a hinged silk door, which they camouflage with dirt and leaves. They wait patiently behind the door and jump out to grab passing prey. Net-casting spiders make small rectangular webs that they hold between their legs and throw over their prey like a fisherman casting a net. These hunting methods show just how creative and resourceful spiders can be. Some spiders are masters of disguise. Crab spiders can change their color to match the flowers they sit on, allowing them to ambush insects that come to collect nectar. Other spiders imitate ants, walking on 6 legs while holding their front legs up like antennae. This disguise protects them from predators that avoid ants and also allows them to sneak up on real ants for food. There are even spiders that build decoys in their webs, creating shapes out of silk and debris to confuse predators. Spiders can survive without food for surprisingly long periods. Some species can go weeks or even months without eating, slowing their metabolism to conserve energy. This ability helps them survive in places where food is scarce. When they do eat, they can consume prey much larger than themselves, thanks to their strong venom and specialized fangs. In many cultures, spiders have symbolic meanings. Some see them as symbols of patience because of the way they carefully build webs and wait for prey. Others see them as symbols of creativity because of the beauty and complexity of their silk patterns. In African folklore, the spider Anansi is a famous trickster and storyteller. In some Native American traditions, the spider woman is a creator figure who taught people how to weave. Despite their small size, spiders have an enormous impact on the world around them. They help keep ecosystems balanced, inspire scientific research, and even contribute to art and culture. The more we learn about them, the more we realize they are not creatures to fear, but to respect and admire. Every tiny thread of their silk, every careful movement of their legs, and every hidden behavior tells the story of millions of years of evolution and adaptation. By understanding these hidden facts about spiders, we can start to see them not as scary invaders, but as fascinating neighbors in the web of life.